What happens when fury simmers beneath a calm face? When words are carefully chosen to avoid conflict, and every irritation is locked away, invisible to the world, yet powerful inside. The psychology of people who hide their anger. Well, anger doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers, hiding behind smiles and polite words. Many people carry deep frustration inside, but never let it show on the outside. This hidden anger is real and powerful, even though others can't see it. These individuals have learned to keep their emotions locked away, building invisible walls around their feelings. They might seem perfectly calm, while a storm rages within. Understanding this hidden fire is the first step to recognizing how common it is. Not everyone who is angry will slam doors or raise their voice. Some suffer silently, and their pain deserves attention too. People who hide anger become masters of disguise. They wear masks of calmness, appearing composed, even when chaos fills their minds. They smile during difficult conversations, nod politely when upset, and maintain pleasant tones when frustrated. This mask becomes so natural that even close friends may never suspect the turmoil beneath. They've practiced this performance for years, perfecting the art of appearing unbothered. Their facial expressions stay neutral. Their body language remains relaxed, and their words stay measured. This constant performance requires enormous energy. Behind the mask, they are constantly managing emotions, calculating responses, and suppressing natural reactions that want to surface. The pattern often begins in childhood. Some children learn early that expressing anger brings punishment, shame, or rejection. Perhaps their parents didn't tolerate emotional outbursts, or maybe showing feelings made situations worse. These children discovered that staying quiet meant staying safe. They learned that anger was dangerous, unacceptable, or shameful. Others grew up in environments where conflict was frightening, so they avoided creating any themselves. Some witnessed explosive anger from adults and vowed never to become that way. Early experiences shape our emotional responses forever. When children repeatedly receive messages that their anger is wrong, they develop lifelong habits of suppression. Families teach us how to handle emotions, often without saying a word. In some households, anger is treated as disrespectful or weak. Children hear phrases like, "Control yourself, don't be dramatic," or "Nice people don't get angry." These messages sink deep. Cultural backgrounds also play a role. Some communities value harmony over honesty, teaching people to swallow their feelings for the group's sake. Social conditioning continues through schools, workplaces, and relationships. Society often rewards those who keep it together and judges those who don't. Over time, these lessons become automatic. People internalize the belief that hiding anger makes them better, stronger, or more acceptable. Hidden anger doesn't disappear. It transforms. It becomes constant pressure. These individuals carry stress in their bodies and in their minds. Their thoughts circle endlessly around frustrations they can't express. Sleep becomes difficult as the mind replays upsetting situations. Headaches, tight muscles, and stomach problems become familiar. The mental load is exhausting. They are always monitoring, always controlling, always holding back. This creates pressure inside, with nowhere to go. Every new frustration adds to what is already there, and the weight grows, silently. Even when anger is hidden, it leaves traces. Some become passive-aggressive, making subtle remarks disguised as jokes. Others delay, ignore, or forget things connected to frustration. Some withdraw completely, becoming distant instead of confronting issues. Sarcasm becomes a tool, allowing expression without direct conflict. Others become overly accommodating, saying yes to everything, while resenting each request. The body also speaks. Tension in the jaw, tight fists, rigid posture. The voice stays calm, but words become shorter, colder. These are signals of what is being held inside. To cope, people develop strategies. Some work more, channeling frustration into productivity. Others exercise, releasing tension physically. Some distract themselves constantly to avoid feeling anything. Others write, expressing what they cannot say. Art, music, creation become safe outlets. But not all strategies are healthy. Some turn to food or substances to numb the pressure. Others analyze everything, thinking instead of feeling. Perfectionism becomes control. These strategies help temporarily, but don't resolve the root. They manage the anger, but don't release it. Hidden anger affects relationships deeply. Others feel confusion because everything seems fine, but something feels off. Communication weakens. Important feelings stay unspoken. Resentment builds. Quietly, the person may expect others to understand without ever expressing their needs. And when they are not understood, pain grows. Trust weakens. Distance increases. Small conflicts explode because the real issues remain buried. People who hide anger often struggle with closeness. They keep others at a distance, and relationships begin to feel empty, disconnected. Years of suppressing anger take a toll. Emotional fatigue becomes constant. Energy fades. Joy disappears. Anger turns inward, becoming self-criticism. Depression may appear. Anxiety grows from constant control. The body suffers too. Stress impacts health, sleep, immunity, digestion. Over time, people lose connection with their emotions. They feel numb, detached. Life becomes dull, muted. The conflict inside never resolves, and it affects everything. Healing begins with awareness. Anger is not wrong. It is human. Learning to express it doesn't mean losing control. It means understanding it. Therapy can help, creating a safe space to release what has been held. Communication can be learned, expressing needs clearly, without aggression. Mindfulness builds awareness, recognizing emotions early, before they build. Boundaries protect energy, preventing resentment from growing. Movement helps. Expression helps. Honesty helps. You can feel anger and still be calm. You can express yourself and still be in control. With time, people learn something powerful, that anger doesn't have to be hidden to be safe, and that true freedom comes from being able to feel and express what is real.